Hypno is number 97 in the Pokédex on Pokemon Red. Its entry reads, it carries a pendulum-like device. There was once an incident where it took away a child it hypnotized. I didn't expect I would find when I played an ancient Pokemon Red cartridge I had uncovered at a garage sale ran by a peculiar old man. I was extremely excited since I had previously lost my older version of Red, and he was giving me this one for free, saying he never even remembered buying it. The game ran perfectly, up until I came to a later part in the game. I found a forlorn cave hidden off to the side of the land, and I couldn't remember it being anywhere in the version I once had. I even grabbed my game guide to see if it was on the map, but strangely, it wasn't. I soon believed that this was a hacked version of Red I had come across. I was thrilled, and I quickly cut down the trees to explore the unknown cave. When I walked in, the cave's name popped up, Lullaby's Cave, and disturbingly, it had the infamous music of Lavender Town playing in the background. Excited as I was beginning to grow intimidated as to what I might find. After 2 passages I had went through, I saw a Pokemon I couldn't make out, but I couldn't move to talk to it either. And it walked deeper into the cavern when it caught sight of me. The more I ventured, the creepier it became. As the next part of the cave shrouded in fog, the music seemed to turn an increasingly deeper pitch. I was absolutely daunted by the sight I would see in the next part of the cave. There was a female NPC lying in front of the Pokemon, but it seemed to be tied down. The Pokemon came closer to me, but I couldn't move. A battle scene then was triggered, and I soon discovered the Pokemon to be Hypno. Instead of being able to call up any of my Pokemon, Hypno only used hypnosis on me. After the battle scene ended, I had fallen asleep, and the Pokemon was standing right in front of my character. I tried mashing any buttons I could to awake my character, but it was all in vain. He started to drag my character over to the girl's body and then proceeded to tie my character down. He stood there for a couple of seconds before the screen faded to black. A text box appeared saying, "A few hours later." The cave was darker than it was earlier, and Hypno was holding something. It started to swing in front of my character's eyes. The cave turned blood red, and his eyes seemed to turn the same shade shortly after. Underneath the sprite of Hypno, it read, "Hypno used Nightmare." Then the highest pitched sound I've ever heard came from my speakers, and I dropped the Game Boy immediately. It looked as though the girl and my character were starting to bleed. A claret line came from their mouths as they whined about, and after a bit their lifeless bodies fell into a pool of crimson. Hypno just stood there. He seemed to be laughing as the screen faded to black yet again. Text then started to appear underneath Hypno. It read, "Oh little children, you are not clever. Now you shall stay with me forever." The game then changed back to the opening screen. It had the new game option but no continue. Hypno is a psychic Pokemon that seems to have a dark past with him. He was one of my favorites, in fact, up until that point. I pray that someday I will stop waking up to find rope burns on my wrist. Now there is a poem that is based on this creepypasta, and here's how it goes. "Come little children, come with me, safe and happy you will be. Away from your homes now let us run, with Hypno you'll have so much fun. Oh little children, please don't cry, Hypno wouldn't hurt or fly. Be free, be free, be free to play. Come down in my cave with me to stay. Oh little children, please don't squirm. Those ropes, I know, will hold you firm. Hypno tells you this is true, but sadly, Hypno lied to you. Oh little children, you mustn't leave. Your families for you will grieve. Their minds will unravel at the seams, allowing me to haunt their dreams. But surely all of you must know that it is time for you to go. Oh little children, you weren't clever. Now you shall stay with me forever."